Hey y'all are today. This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on I got this old used gun. The old used gun I got today is this guy. This is the Ruger Mk1 6.5 inch bull barrel semi-bull target. Now the bull barrel version doesn't have any taper. It just comes right off here and goes straight down to the end. This is the tapered, what they call semi-bull barrel. So it got a little bit fatter barrel on it, but it's not the full bull. It has adjustable sights, target front blade. Other than that, it's just a standard automatic pistol. These guys, the original Rugers came out in 1947, and they manufactured the standard model all the way up into the late 1960s. And then they came out with the Mk1 either in the late 1960s or early 1970s. I don't know for sure, but I remember when this gun came out. I was in my early teens, and it was like a dream gun for me. Really nice gun. This one's been equipped with Pachmayr grips all the way around. It's even got a Pachmayr backstrap cover on it that's textured. This should be a fairly accurate gun. We're going to shoot it here. Now, it doesn't have anything that a Mark II or a Mark III has got on it. It's just a plain old gun. Got a heel catch back here. Doesn't have a slide stop on it, but you can, on these original guns, lock the bolt to the rear by pulling back on the bolt and putting it on safe. Now, the standard model, you couldn't do that. You couldn't put the gun on safe with the bolt back and it stay back. It didn't have any lockback feature to it at all. But this one does. That was their first real design innovation on the standard model, was being able to lock the bolt open. Of course, now the bolt locks open automatically. It has a magazine release up here. You know, the Mark IV or whatever it is actually breaks down like a shotgun. You can take it apart that way simply. But this is one of the original Mark Is. We're going to shoot this old gun here and see how it actually shootates. We're gonna shootify this gun. Heel catch, you know, you got to work your way around that. I'm saying this gun probably shoots better than I do. Let's give it a try. Battery nice. On steel at 25 yards. Let's try the 10-inch swinger. And it's a swinging. Let's try it again. Yeah. This gun shoots really nice. Okay, there's a bunch of pillhead weeds down there. Them things, dandelions, look like miniature cattails between me and the 3-inch Mickey Mouse swinger, but let's try it. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get ambitious. Let's try and hit one of the little air gun targets down there and see if we can do something with it. And since it don't lock back, you don't know you're out. And I reach up here looking for a magazine release, and it ain't there. It's down here. The old HKS 22 pistol magazine loader is really handy, because by the time you shoot two or three magazines through this gun, that old thumb's starting to howl. I fabricated me back in the 70s when I first got one of these guys. I fabricated a magazine loading tool that modeled it along the lines of a Luger magazine loader. Little thing that went over this button right here and give me a little shelf to hold on to. You know, made it a little bit easier. kind of like this gun. This is a good gun. Let's try some more 4-inch steel swinger. It's a swinging. It's a cute little gun. All right, we got a 3-inch double swinger at 50 yards. Let's try that. Oh, I hit it, believe it or not. Look at that. This gun shoots better than I can. This gun is on the inventory of Apache Armaments in Somerset, Kentucky. Candy Fork Sportsman Center and Apache Armament share a showroom. And this gun's for sale. It'll be down there. You can go down there and look at it if you live in the area, you're interested in this gun. Or, you know, you can buy it from them if you live in Washington. They'll send it to you. State. It's a tack driving little gun. This is back when they made the Rugers really well. Back when Bill Ruger was alive, and they really paid attention to what they were doing. We're out again. Look at that. We're out again. Pull that back, put it on safe. Burn, work that heel catch, see if you can get that shell out of your mag out there. Load up one more time here and we shoot it. This is a, I say it a lot, outstanding gun, but you know, I'm really lucky I get to shoot a lot of outstanding guns. Oh, get you one with some. No, get one with a bullet on it. There you go. One more little squirt here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 targets down there. Let's see if I can work my way all the way across the spectrum. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. This be a groundhog gun right here. This be a good old gun. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. This gun shoots good. That's a hit. That's a hit. I think I'm out. Yep, and that's a steel chicken. All right, you got one in there? Nope, we're out. Funny thing about these guys is they've held their value really well over the years. This gun is in 95% condition. There's no blue wire on it. There's no scratches, no gouges. The gun works perfectly. What makes it 95% condition is the grips have been replaced with Pacmars, which is actually an improvement, but the removal of the original grips or equipment is one of the points that take away from the overall value of a firearm when you're trying to grade out a used gun. Whoever owned this gun before zeroed it really well. This gun is probably 40 years old, if not a little older. This gun would have been made in, alright, this gun was manufactured past 1976. Now, how do you know that? Well, it's got warnings on the barrel. 1977 is when Smith & Wesson started putting these warnings on the barrel. Read owner's manual, contact manufacturer, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's when this started going on the gun. Which it says on this one, before using gun, read warning instructions manual available free from Sturm, Ruger and Company, Southport, Connecticut, USA. So they started rolling that on there when they quit making the bicentennial guns. In 1976, all the guns that they manufactured were stamper or rolled, made in the 200th year of American liberty. So if you see one of those guys, they're worth a little money. After that, in 1977, they started putting this warning on the barrel. So that gives you an idea that this gun was made in 1977 or later. I think they came out with the Mark II about 1986 or 7 or 8 or somewhere along in there. And then the Mark III about 10 years ago, and the Mark IV about 3 years ago. They might actually be up to 5 now. This is a really nice gun. I might wind up with this one. I'll just tell you the truth. This is, I don't know. This is a real tack driver. Well, that's about the size of it for this installment of 8. I got this old Ruger Mark 1. About all you can say about it. Pretty simple operating gun and a very good gun. This gun shoots really well. Well, all right then. Commentate, sharify, and subscribble. Leave me no dollar in the Patreon bucket if you like my content. If you don't like my content, just don't watch it. Just tell you. Apparently somebody likes the content. I'm over 1,300 subscribers now, and I'm really happy about that. All right then. We'll see y'all later.